Welcome to class. Welcome. Okay, so this is Sally's Tuesday session. Just a general yoga flow. I thought we'd involve a little bit of core work today, so you might see a few flickers of Pilates inspiration in today's session as well. Feeling the need for that. Feeling like we might need a bit of a change today. Okay, so welcome to class everyone. I'm Sally. It's going to take you through a 30-minute yoga flow. That includes relaxation, so it'll be a little bit less than 30 minutes movement. So let's just come into a comfortable position. Feel free to cross the legs and sit up onto blocks or cushions if that's what you need, or have the legs straight out if the legs don't feel great crossed over. I'm just going to let the hands relax down into the lap to begin with. Allow the shoulders to just roll back and down. Just soften the gaze or close the eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. Start to consciously slow the breath down. Inhale, exhale. Chin level to the floor. You'll know if the chin's not level to the floor because you'll feel tension at the back of the neck. So just let that chin lift a little and see how that changes the activity in the upper trapezius. Allow the jaw to relax a little bit too. And see where the weight is on the sitting bones. Is it forwards or back or over to the side? We all have a tendency to go in one direction. So just bringing that nice and central. See what that does to the core activation. It'll be subtle, but it might change. Good. Now as you exhale, start to lengthen the breath out and see if you can just draw up the pelvic floor at the end of the exhale. And then again, inhale. Soften the abdomen. Exhale, drawing up and into the pelvic floor. Just a little light band work. And then nice big expansive inhale. Exhale again, pelvic floor lifts. You might feel the lower abdomen drawing, that's okay, they work together. And then again, inhale for expansion. Exhale again, drawing pelvic floor up. Belly button draws in a little. Sealing in the energy. And then again releasing down, breathing in, expansion. Exhale again, pelvic floor lifts. Inhale, soften and expand. Good. Keep that going as we move now. So hands onto the knees, just bringing the heart forwards, lifting the chin. Tuck the pelvis under, gently roll it back. And then again coming forwards, rolling back. Good. Extension and flexion of the spine. Again, just nice and slowly, taking your time. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. Okay, coming back to centre now. Little movement side to side, so I'm going to go in circles. Again, neck and shoulders nice and relaxed. Just keep the mouth open a little bit, just so that jaw stays relaxed. And then coming back round the other way from there. Again, deep breath in and out. Inhale, exhale. Okay, good job. Bringing feet flat to the floor now in front of you. Hands to the mat behind. And just let the legs drop one side and then the other. So just taking your time now as you drop the legs. Thinking that little rotation in the waist through the digestive system. Okay, and then just coming back to centre with the feet planted firmly on the floor now, hands under the thighs. Just going to warm the spine here. So take a breath in, draw tall through the spine, neutral. On your exhale, come back to that pelvic floor lift, tucking under and gently rolling back, still holding the legs. And then again, coming up, breath in. Tilt hips under, roll back. Inhale again to lift. Expansion on the inhale, exhale to tuck under, and again roll it back. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale again, tucking under, gently roll back. Breath in to lift. Good. Bringing one leg up, shin level to the floor. Feel that side of the core switch on. Keep the breastbone lifted, and then popping the foot back down, other side. Again, lifting up from there. Draw up again through the pelvic floor, navel draws in, one more breath. and again releasing down. Okay, bringing the arms now to 2 right angles, just resting the fingertips on either elbow. We're just going to take a little tuck under of the pelvis as we roll back now, and then take your time as you lift back up. And then again, tuck the pelvis under, flexion of the spine, and then we lift again to neutral. Let's go again, coming down. This time, option to add a little bit of a twist. And again, slowly up. Keep the breath going, a little bit of a twist. Okay, and then again, so we're going to fire up the core a little bit before we do our bigger movements, so generating the internal heat first. Let's do one more either side. Again, just taking a little twist, come on up and change. Okay, and then again lift, good job. Reaching the legs out in front now, Dandasana, hands either side of the hips. Let's take a breath in, float the arms up. And as we exhale, coming forwards for Paschimottanasana. Taking hold of the feet or hands onto the ground. Back of the neck nice and long now. Pausing here, exhale as you fold. Just take it nice and easy, we're still warming up. Inhale again, navel draws into spine. And exhale again as you fold, if your back lets you, don't force anything. When you force, you end up more stiff than what you started with, because your body will react and not how you want it to. Okay, come on up. All right, let's bring this left leg back now, knee out to the side. We'll take a nice big open twist. Right hand to left knee, left hand to the floor behind you. Again, enjoying that rotation, bringing out the organs. Coming back to centre, breath in, and then reaching behind with your left hand, nice and strong in your centre as you reach up, reaching directly up, lift the gaze, pause here, release all the way down, other side, drawing right leg back and out, open twist, turn towards the bent leg, left hand to right knee, right hand to the floor behind you, breath in and breath out. And then again, turning back to centre. Right hand goes behind now, lifting the hips. We reach up, strong in your centre. Good. Enjoy that feeling of opening, feeling of strength. And then again, releasing down. Hovering the feet off the floor again. Let's start with the hands just underneath the thighs. Okay, bring the weight forwards on the sitting bones so you're more central. That'll take pressure off the back and work your core more strongly. And then we're just tapping down from there. So just working with short levers to begin with. If you're feeling ready to go, you can float the arms away and then again tap the feet. Good. Okay, 4 more. Keep breathing. Keep that navel drawing in. Pelvic floor is engaged. Okay, and cobbler's pose. Soles of the feet together now, knees out to either side. Again, draw tall through the spine. Exhale, just take a little fold forwards. I'm not into big movements on this posture anymore. I used to be. It was pretty hardcore on the hip socket, I've learned. So I want to keep those little integrity in those ligaments if you want your pelvis to last a lifetime. Okay, and then take your time to come up. Coming over onto hands and knees now, just into our box position. Okay, sway the hips side to side. So just a little wag of the tail. That's it, good. Again, keep breathing, enjoy that freeing movement of the spine. The jaw is relaxed. Inhale, exhale. Okay, coming back to centre now, breath in. Exhale, round up through the spine, cat stretch. Release down into cow. Good, inhale. Coming into lion breath as well, stick the tongue out. Exhale. 2 more. Roll up to the spine, tongue out, gaze up. 1 more time. Great for releasing tension in the jaw. Exhale, let's go. Good. Tuck the toes under now, hips draw back. Coming into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Spread out the fingers. Lifting the hips up and back. Walk the feet forwards just a touch. Allow the heels to sink down towards the floor. Spreading fingers and toes. Back of the neck is nice and long. Bending one knee and then the other. Take your time. Inhale, exhale. Take the weight over onto the left foot now. We're bringing the right leg up. So lifting from there. Placing the right foot in between the hands. Nice big runner's lunge position. So allow the hips now to sink down nice and strong through that left leg. Sink weight down into the left hand. I'm on fingertips just to take pressure off the wrist and to strengthen the hand. And then reach up from there with the right arm. Enjoy that big thoracic rotation. Good. We're coming into Lord of the Fishes pose from here. Right hand comes down. Let's see if we can do this in one movement. We tuck the left leg in behind the right and come down to sit. So we've got the right leg on top. Both sides of the bottom should be on the floor. If it's not, take a block or cushion and put that underneath the hips. Right arm behind. Left arm reaches up. We inhale, we exhale to turn. Good. Pause here. Now think about spiraling up through the spine, creating space around the abdomen, so we've got a nice healthy flow of blood through the digestive system, not restricting too much. Shoulders drawing back and down. Again, keeping the jaw nice and relaxed. Let's take a breath in now, untwist, reach up with the arms. And then exhale, turning to the left, just taking a little fold there, a little counter stretch. And we come back to boat pose now, floating the legs up. Arms reaching forwards. Do feel free to hold the legs or bend the knees if you prefer. Well done. Crossing the ankles, hands forwards. Let's spring back into plank. Step if you want to. Exhale, pause here. Bend the elbows a little and bend the knees a touch just to change things up a little. Good. Now tuck the tailbone in. See how that switches on your lower abdominal muscles, especially the pelvic floor. Exhale, downward dog. Great. Okay, so from here now we reach up with the left leg. Inhale, exhale, runner's lunge, foot in between the hands. Exhale, allow the hips to sink down. Enjoy that nice functional stretch in the hip joints. Floating up now with the left arm, stacking the shoulders. Good. Enjoy that lovely rotation. Awesome. Okay, one more breath there, staying strong. Lord of the Fishes pose, Matsyendrasana. Pop the hand down, tuck right leg in behind the left. Come on down from there, we spin to the left side. Right arm comes over, left hand behind. Taking a breath in now, exhale to turn. Keep that space through the waist, so you're not compressing too much. A little compression's good. Too much of anything is not good, including yoga. Okay. Good, let's reach up with the arms. Inhale, we exhale, fold to right side. Come on down. Okay, this time Upper Vista Konasana. We're taking hold of our big toes. Yoga grip, peace fingers. Press into the heels and stretch out from there, lifting the gaze, lifting the breastbone. Shoulders again, just drawing back and down. Pausing here. Great, and then again crossing the ankles, come on down, springing back again into plank position, jump or step. This time dropping knees, take the hands a little wider than the shoulders. Again, just tuck that tailbone in just a touch, exhale as we come down. Okay, Salabhasana, bring the arms down by your side, palms facing down, reach the legs back. I prefer to have feet apart here. And then lifting head and chest, bringing the gaze forwards, hover the legs up, reach the arms back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good, just breathe. Inhale, exhale. And releasing down from there, hands either side of the chest, coming back into child's pose. Let's try bringing the legs together and then sinking the hips back. So you've got a little extra support for the spine. We're bringing right leg forwards now. So we've got the legs at 2 right angles. Floating the arms up. Inhale. Let's keep the spine neutral for now. So soften those front ribs in a little. Tailbone jaws down. Good. Okay. Now sweeping the arms behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Pressing forwards with the chest as you reach the arms back. Either stay here or take a forward fold, humble warrior. So the body goes over to the left a little as the arms reach up and the head relaxes down. Push firmly into the lower body as you bring yourself back up. Frame the right foot, tuck left toes under, lift the left knee. Either stay here or take a twist with me. So hands come together, Anjali Mudra. Exhale, left elbow to outer right thigh. And we rotate from here. Good. One more breath. And then popping the hands back down from there. Let's move again into downward dog. So pressing back, coming into plank, lowering down again onto your front. This time feet up towards the bottom, reaching back for Dhanurasana. Kicking back from there now, feel lovely opening across the chest as you kick up and back. Good. Press the pubic bones down into the floor. Now take a little pressure off the sacroiliac area. Just breathe. And releasing down. Hands either side of the chest. Push back again, child's pose. Come on up. Left leg comes forwards. Floating up with the arms. Soften again the shoulders down away from this. Like you're plugging the arms in. It's really going to help the rotator muscles of the shoulders. Okay, good. And then again, just framing the foot. Right toes tuck under, we lift the knee. Either stay here or take a twist with me. Inhale, always move into your twist on an exhale. When your lungs are empty, there'll be less tension in the diaphragm like that. Less tension in the diaphragm equals less back pain, in my experience anyway. Okay, great. One more breath there. Let's meet again in plank position, hands to the floor. We step back. Okay, bringing that right hand over to the left a little. We're dropping right knee down for Vashisthasana. Reach up now with the left arm. You either stay here or you extend both legs out. Yogi's choice, don't force anything. Never ends well when you do that. So I now have my left foot in front of the right. Lift the hips just a touch, just an inch. Let's meet in downward dog, pressing back. Okay, plank position. The left hand comes over to the right a little. Drop left knee. And we reach up with the right arm now, stacking the shoulders, pausing here. If you've got the energy to take it a little further, reach on out with the legs. I've got right foot in front of the left now. And again, just pausing here. Inhale, exhale. Let's meet again in downward dog. This time walking the hands back towards the feet. So coming all the way back from there. Breath in. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Let the head just hang heavy. Bend the knees a little. Roll up through the spine. Take your time. Nice big flexion through the back as you come on up. Good job, everyone. Let's float the arms up now. Breath in. Heel toe the feet out a little. Coming down into Malasana. Nice big squat. Let the hips sink down. Enjoy that lovely stretch across the sacroiliac joints. So like a little wiggle here. Let's bring that right hand down and we're floating the left arm up. Open across the chest. Releasing left arm down. Other side. Come on up. Open. And then again coming down. We're going to walk the hands forwards now, but keep the knees off the floor. It's going to look something like this. So hands walk forwards. And then we press back. Squat. And then again coming forwards. And then again we move back. Other hand comes forwards first this time. So you'll have gone in your dominant side last time. Switch it up. Pause. And again coming back. Enjoy the squat. We go one more time. Less dominant hand goes forwards. And we pause. Okay. And again coming back to our squat. Hold it here. Just swing around so you can see. Right arm again comes out. Left arm up. Going to offer a bind this time. So wrapping behind. Do drop your heels down if you can. I don't go. I'm okay with that. So joining the hands from there, or take a yoga belt to join the hands, getting that nice rotation, little squeeze on the digestive system there too, and releasing down. Okay, and then other side from there. You can just keep the arm reaching up on one hand to the floor if you prefer. Inhale, exhale. And now again, just releasing down from there. Good job, everyone. Hands coming down, let the hips come up. This time, legs are strong. Pull up through the thighs, see for those kneecaps lift. Hands onto hips. We inhale, come all the way up from there. Feet together, let's come into crescent moon. If you find when your feet come together, it really throws your pelvis forward. It will for some of you. Just take the feet apart a little bit. I'm losing my trousers. Okay, let's reach on up from there. We're interlacing fingers. We stretch up with that first finger. Draw the tailbone down. Reach up and over to the right side first. So exhale over from there. Well done. Back to centre. Up and over now to the other side. Exhale. Good. And then again, coming back to centre. We're going to take a step forwards now. Let's bring your hands down in front of the heart. We'll keep Yogi Toga grip. Yep, so from here, sorry, Kali Mudra. This is Kali Mudra, not Yogi Toga. Let's take a step forwards with the right foot now. I'm going to bend into that right knee. Have a little play around with some balance here. So I've got both knees bent. I've got a little external rotation on that left hip. And then simply just start to come down. Maybe take the arms forwards if you want to go a little more strongly. Let's bring it back up. Let's see if we can lift the left knee, left leg without the foot touching the floor. And then just float back again. Both knees a little bent. So you can see you get a little shake on that right knee now. That shows it's strengthening. And then again, just coming up. Let's go one more time. Just freestyle a little now. Maybe a little rotation through the torso. Woo! And come on up from there. Good. All right. Let's try it on the other side. Let's go crescent moon first again. So see if you can change the cross of the hands or the interlace. So you go the other way, again going less dominant. It will feel a little weird. Okay. Weird is good. I am proof of that. Up and over to the left side first this time. Enjoy that. Again, nice lateral flexion through the back. Okay. Inhale, back up. Other side from there, exhale, reach. Good job. Okay, inhale up. We've got, again, hands coming down, taking a step forwards with the left foot now. It's bound to feel a little different side to side, and that's okay. So, again, both knees a little bend. Let's float that right leg back. Maybe take the arms forward, see how you go there. Good. And then bring that right knee in towards the chest. Come on up. Then again, floating forwards, reaching back, bending into that left knee a little. That's it, embrace the shake. And then again, come on up from there. Good job. Okay, one more time, you've got this. Again, reaching back, pausing here. Awesome. And then again, coming up from there, just popping the foot back down. Well done. Okay, let's come towards the back of our mat again. This time, take the feet nice and wide, bending the knees. Going to float the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, come down again to that nice deep squat. Okay, we're going to do a little side balancing now. This is great for stabilisation of the entire spine and pelvis, actually. So just walking the hands forwards, come into plank. Pause here. And then just drop the knees, come onto my right side, come on down, and then stretch on out with the legs, okay? Now when you lie on your side, depends on the shape of your pelvis, everyone's a little different. It might be a little uncomfortable, so grab some padding and put it underneath. Don't work through the pain, it's not going to do any good at all. So just go grab some padding if you need to. I always work with 2 mats these days. So that's another idea. And then we're just going to hover the legs off the floor. So I've got my head supported in my hand. You can just have the head relaxed down onto the arm if you prefer. And then we're hovering the legs up. Now, of course, that's going to destabilise the body. So you're going to shake a little bit to start with, but that's what we want, okay? So you're switching on all those small stabilisers of the body. And then reach on up with the left arm from there. Now, you'll find the body will start to stabilise itself as it gets used to what we're doing. So then we need to add more in because that would be dull. Okay, so from here now we're going to float up that left leg. Let's see if we can keep the right leg hovering off the floor and then just bringing the legs back together. We float up, exhale. We inhale, come back together. Exhale again to float up. Inhale. Exhale again to lift. And inhale. We're going 3 more. Keep that right leg nice and strong. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale. Exhale again, coming up from there. and releasing down. Good. Okay, bending the knees now, let them relax onto the floor. Bringing right foot up towards the bottom knee, draws back as the hips press forwards. Let's enjoy that stretch, working into the hip flexors, into the quadriceps. Okay, now pressing the feet together. We're going to keep those knees bent. Press the feet together, but lift the heels off the floor. That's it. Good. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just push those heels together, but open the knees just a little way so the hips don't really move, and then bring the legs back together. Good. Exhale, open. Push the heels together. Notice the energy through the back body as you do that. And then inhale. I notice a bit more work in the outer hip when we press the heels. And then slowly down from there. I've just got my hand here because I know my hips wobble because it's quite open in the hips. If you're hypermobile, you might find you just need to kind of hold the hips a little in place. And then one more time from there. Exhale, open. And then again, we close. Good job. Okay. Press the left hand into the mat. Come on up. We're going to come into mermaid position. So right leg in front of left, like so. All right, and then reaching up and over with the left arm from there, reaching from there. Come back to centre and other side, reaching over. Good, and then again coming up. We'll simply skip the legs around to the other side now. Come on down from there. Again, you may feel it's a little different one side to the other. I'm hovering the legs off the floor. Good, and then just take a moment for the body to align itself. Okay, great. All right, so let's flow now the right arm up. We take an inhale, we're exhaling to lift the right leg. Good, and then bringing it back together. Exhale again to lift. And then again slowly down. Exhale again to lift. Inhale down. Good job. Keep that lower leg, that left leg nice and strong as well. So both legs are working just in different ways. And then again, breath out to lift. Inhale. Good. Exhale up. Okay, we've got one more. Hopefully feel the side of the waist working a little bit too as it stabilises. Bending the legs now. Let's just bring that top foot up, relaxing the lower leg. Get a little stretch into the hip to start with. And then from here, just bending the legs, hovering the feet off the floor. Good. Real strong through the feet now. Press those heels together nice and firmly. Exhale now, open the knees. And then bringing the legs back together. Exhale again to open. We press feet together. And then we draw back in. Exhale again to open. Good job. Working those deep muscles around the hip sockets. They're quite hard to get to. Okay. And then again, exhale, open. Press those heels together. We've got one more to do. Exhale and inhale. Good job. Pressing right hand into the ground now. Come on up. We've got the feet around to the right side. Okay. And then reaching up and over with the right arm. Just taking that nice long side angle there. Okay, and then change, other side, up and over. Okay, coming back to centre, Konasana, reaching the legs out to either side now, pressing into the heels, and let's just bring the hands forwards from there, just rolling forwards on the pelvis. Keep the legs strong, so keep pressing into the heels so you feel some energy through the thighs. That's going to help protect the knees as you fold forwards. Okay, walking the hands back towards you, come up, taking a block now, or something, just something to hold. It can be a bottle or anything really. It doesn't. We're not going to use the block for alignment. We're just going to use it to pass behind and forward. So you get that nice internal rotation in the shoulder as you pass it back. Keep those legs strong so the adductors and hamstrings are getting a stretch while you do this. So just a little function mobility for the shoulders. Come back round the other way. If you struggle to do this, you need to do it more. Your shoulders should be able to do this. Okay? They should be able to rotate. Alright. And releasing down. Okay, let's pop that to one side. Coming down onto our back now. So let's from there pop the feet flat to the floor. Rolling down, give yourself a nice big hug. wrapping the arms around from there. Okay, we're bringing the legs to tabletop position, so the shins are level to the floor, we're pushing into the heels, the toes are pointing up. You do a little core work from here. Just pop that left hand behind the head just for a little bit of support, and the right arm is coming down onto the floor, cactus arms. We're taking a breath in, we're going to lift the head and shoulder blades off the floor and then just simply reach across towards that left side. Inhale, come down. Before you relax, come back up. We're going to keep the tension on. Exhale, reach. Inhale, keep that lower back pushing down into the floor. Imprint the lumbar spine. And again, coming back. Exhale, lift. We reach and we inhale down. Exhale, lift. Reach over. Inhale, again down. Let's do one more time. Switching arms now, breath in, and again come on up, we reach over, and again slowly down. Exhale again to lift, and reach, slowly down, good job. Let the head rest into the hand, keep the neck fairly relaxed, and then again coming up, and reach, and then one more time from there, exhale, lift, and again coming down. Good. Just keeping the head on the floor now, elbows drop back. We're pushing into the heel, reaching one leg away, lower back stays anchored down, and then we simply bring the leg back in. You don't have to work fast and with super long levers to work the core well. I actually think you should do the opposite. So you keep that consciousness almost happening with the core and the alignment of the pelvis and the back. Okay, let's go one more. Exhale, push away. All right, just bring knees into the chest for a moment. We're going one more round. From there, if you'd like to make it stronger, we simply lift head and shoulders. Okay, the abs are doing the work. Hopefully you're not pulling on your neck. Exhale, reach. Inhale, just going to do 4 more. Again, just nice and slow. The lower you take, the leg stronger it's going to be. Okay, but just be mindful of your back if you're choosing that option. I find round about here is good. And one more time. Exhale, reach. And down. Just drawing knees in towards you. Good job, everyone. Let's just bring the legs over to one side. Flop them onto the floor and let the arms reach on out. Right shoulder, well for me it's right shoulder, just melts down into the mat. Good. Coming back to centre, over now to the other side from there. Again, reaching out with the arms. Inhale, exhale. Great, okay. And then again, just coming all the way back to centre. Just going to drop the knees out to either side now. You might like to place a block underneath the legs or bolster or cushions. So we've done quite a lot of work with the pelvis, so we're just going to let it rest now. So soles of the feet together, knees out to one side. The closer you bring the blocks to the hips, the more support you'll get from them. And then you might like to just let the hands rest onto the pelvis, or maybe just dropping them down, palms facing up. Good. We're going to take 5 long deep breaths here, just bringing in that oxygen to help our cell renewal. So deep breath in. Doesn't matter if it's through the mouth or nose. As long as you're breathing deeply, it's all good. And then again, breath in, breath out. And you might find after all that core work that the pelvic floor now just lifts naturally on the end of that exhale without you having to think about it. Okay, and then you may like to stay like this just a little while longer while you come into Shavasana, or you might like to just straighten the legs out onto the floor for relaxation. You can maybe pop the blocks underneath your knees, resting the arms down now. And I like to just give those shoulders a little bit of a wiggle just to get a little bit more lift through the breastbone. So again, just face nice and relaxed. Feel the whole body filling with your inhale. So each corner of the body is getting regenerated, new oxygen to every cell. And then just a slow deep exhale as you let the breath go. Again, breath in and breath out. Inhale, exhale, breath in, exhale. Relaxation can be the hardest thing to do, so if you find that, just let the mind follow the breath. That will help you. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale, breath in, breath out. Inhale, great idea. Take the rest when you can. If not, just rolling onto one side, bringing yourself up to sitting, keeping the gaze nice and soft, so not bringing too much alertness into the nervous system straight away, so just taking your time. Let's take a breath in now and just float the arms out. Nice big inhale. Exhale, let the hands come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And one more time, breath in. Exhale, down. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your session, and I hope to see you again soon.